After suffering a heavy electoral defeat in last year's elections, the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal will today take stock of the performance of its provincial leadership. This as the party convenes its Provincial General Council. The PGC also serves as an opportunity for the party to review the ANC's policies and resolutions taken at its last national elective conference to see if they still allow the provincial structure to serve its constituency most efficiently. Juniour Khumalo is in Durban and joins us now live. Juniour, very good morning to you and thank you so much for your time. So, I mean, the ANC in KZN has been well known for producing leaders such as Moses Mabhida, Chief Albert Luthuli, as well as Harry Gwala, but it seems as though that this leadership has been experiencing a number of challenges. We saw there in February of this year, the provincial convener being put in place, Jeff Hadebe. Will this PGC unify and strengthen the organization in that province?
Indeed, Katlego, those are some of the questions that this PGC is expected to try and address. As you've indicated, that a convener was actually put in place in February this year. This after the ANC nationally decided that there needs to be some sort of reconfiguring of the ANC in the province following last year's heavy defeat when it comes to those elections. The party fell from being the biggest party in KwaZulu-Natal to the third biggest party, gaining almost 16% of that vote. The MK party, of course, being the biggest party in KwaZulu-Natal, getting about 45% of the vote. Even the IFP getting a bit more than the ANC in this province. But despite this electoral defeat, the ANC has managed actually to get a hold of the governance in KwaZulu-Natal, forming a coalition partnership with the IFP as well as the NFP. But of course, today we do expect that during this Provincial General Council, the ANC is going to try and take stock of what really happened during those elections and also the term of office of the leadership that was actually elected in 2022, led by the chairperson Siboniso Duma as well as the secretary Bheki Mtolo, who has now been placed aside in the ANC leadership in the province. But joining me now to speak about all of these, what we expect actually to unfold today is the provincial spokesperson, Mr. Sibisi. Thank you so much for joining us today. Just what do you expect to be discussed during this PGC today?
Thank you, Dungwa. Indeed, the PGC is taking place today. As you know that the Provincial General Council is in preparation for the National General Council, but also the PGC helps to start engaging on issues of policies as we prepare also for policy conference of the ANC, so that when we go to the national conference, we are able to have all these issues being factored into, not just we wake up on the eve of a national conference and then we take decisions. We will definitely deal with issues of what actually transpired from 2022 until to date, meaning that there was a PEC that was elected, which took us to the national government elections. After that, there was a task team that was appointed by the National Executive Committee. So the Provincial General Council will have to take stock from all those times until now. You are saying that the former provincial secretary has been put aside in the ANC. It's not true. He's still a member of the provincial task team. He heads the committee that deals with monitoring and evaluation in the provincial task team. So he's still part of the collective. We will also look into issues of our performance in government, both in terms of local government and provincial government. There is an issue of GPU coalition with the IFP, DA and NFP. Indeed, the PGC will look into those issues and see how far are we. Of course, the ANC is still committed to ensuring that there's stability in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, because that's what preoccupies the ANC more than anything, is that in KwaZulu-Natal there must be a stability. You'll recall that upon the appointment of the provincial task team, there was a roadmap of things to be done. Amongst other things that we ought to have done is to meet with different stakeholders, which we did successfully. We met with the religious leaders, traditional leaders, the business sector, women, academics. We have met almost all sectors in our society, solely to understand where are we doing wrong. And this PGC will be able to give feedback in terms of that. but also we had a task to deal with issues of structures of the organization. And in terms of structures of the organization, we have appointed regional task teams. Regional task teams have appointed branch task teams, meaning that we are now going back to the branches to start the work of the organization in terms of purifying our membership, ensuring that the membership is in order, but also gearing up for 2026 elections.
Okay, speaking about that, gearing up to the 2026 elections, this task team that was put in place is there basically to try and revive the electoral performance of the ANC. But just this week, we saw the ANC also losing out in one of the important wards in KwaZulu-Natal. Just your thoughts around the performance of the task team. Has there been any improvement since it has been put in place?
There has been a great improvement, great feedback from society about how the ANC has taken the posture now. The ANC is with the people. The ANC is listening to what the people are saying. Of course, in the journey of politics, from time to time you'll have those setbacks, but you'll know that we have also won few by-elections in the recent past, your Moy River by-elections and so forth. We have lost some as well, but it tells you that we are the PTT that is in a work in progress. We are trying our level best to ensure that the organization is back to its former glory.
And just lastly, Somlomo, today during this PGC, do we expect any NEC members, national leadership from the ANC to attend this PGC?
As you'll understand that the ANC, ordinarily in provinces, they are deployees from the National Executive Committee. And in KwaZulu-Natal, a convener of deployees is Comrade Dr. Dixon Masemula. And you have Donald Salamulelo and so forth and so on. So we're expecting all deployees of the National Executive Committee to be part of the Provincial General Council.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. That is the ANC spokesperson, provincial spokesperson there, Katleho. Just speaking about some of the expectations that we can have on this PGC that is going to be happening today, not only looking back at how the ANC has performed since the election of the provincial leadership in 2022, but also looking forward to the local government elections that are coming in 2026 to try and ensure that the ANC tries to claw back that lost electoral ground, Katleho.
There is going to be a lot of work for the ANC, particularly in that province. That's Juniour Khumalo reporting to us from Durban.